Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my 6. What we're going to do is we're going to pull the energy, and then we're going to discuss that energy that we pull, which is the King of Swords. When faced with a difficult situation, be impartial, carefully evaluate your options with the rational mind. So let's go ahead and see what the journey is in regards to the difficult situations that you were a part of, the lessons that you learned out of it, and understanding the lessons. At the end of this read, we're going to pull from my crystal deck, which focuses on the chakras and gives you an affirmation of healing. And also at the end of this, we're going to release all the old negative energy from the past and move forward. So the cards that flew over is the World. There is some type of completion here on this difficult situation that you were faced with. And so that is what we are going to discuss, the completion of this journey. Because of Six of Swords, you had to find an anchor, because if you look here, you see this person in the clouds, and there is an anchor being released from the universe, from a star. And the star energy, just to let you know, this is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is new beginnings, change, and new love. It says completion here with the World. The world was waiting for you. That's why I named my other channel that, The World is Waiting Tarot. It's because the world is waiting for us to be great. So in these processes, it's letting you know that the completion is happening because you had to walk away. You had to change the outcome and experience new love within yourself, or new beginnings within yourself. And so the anchor is you being hoisted down to a desert island to go into hermit mode, to work on yourself. And that was a difficult situation that you had to make in regards to get into that, if that makes sense. And so that is how I see this energy. Yeah, the Ten of Wands, you were carrying too many burdens. You know, there were too many burdens around you, and therefore you needed to have some kind of space and make a decision so that you can have some completion and understand why you needed a new beginning, why you had to get to this point. We have the Three of Swords. This had to do with heartbreak, but also seeing the rewards, the Nine of Cups energy. The Nine of Cups energy is dreams, enjoyment, and happiness. And so the heartbreak came with you finding a way out, seeking liberation when it comes to your happiness. And so that is, or your rewards, the things that your dreams, everything that you wanted, in the past is now going to go ahead and come to fruition, because you look at burdens in a different light. You walk away from the things that causes too much anxiety. And so therefore, not only the memories can't hold you, you are looking at the love, the nostalgia, when it comes to the Six of Cups energy, and also the romance a little bit differently now. That is the completion that you had to have when it came to you making decisions, difficult decisions. Six of Wands energy is here. So we have all the sixes out here pretty much. One more six, and then So the Six of Wands is success, victory, and good news. So in the process of you having this completion, walking away for the new beginning, learning how and what type of burdens that you want to take on when it comes to finding a way out, seeking liberation. Nine of Cups, going after your dreams, your happiness, and your rewards based upon the past love, nostalgia, and romance that you have experienced. This lets me know that you're going to be receiving some type of victory, good news, and success when it comes to your Ten of Pentacles. Listen, there was a maze that you had to go through, you or the person that you're dealing with, or, had to go through in order to get to the carefree, harmonious, happy love. And that is you experiencing what it took for you to get to the situation of understanding that all burdens aren't there. And so this is you being in the King of Cups energy. Only love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. You have to understand, and you have to know what love is when it comes to the way you view it, not anyone else. And so that is the energies that I see here when it comes to, we have the Ten of Wands energy. Wands energy is Aries, Leo, Sag. We have the air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces out here. And the completion energy is Saturn. So you had to get to this point where you are, it says, revealing your happiness and celebrate This is the world energy. Revealing your happiness and celebrate your achievements. You have come full circle. Everything is as it's meant to be. And that's the King of Cups energy. Love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. But it took some time for you to get to that. So at this point, you felt like you were a failure. At some point, you felt like you were a failure, that you had been backstabbed, or that there was sudden endings that had to happen when it comes to how you felt. And this is you having the clarity, Ace of Swords energy, knowing that you have the key to do everything that you want to do, but it starts with you and your confidence, right? It starts with you, Queen of Wands energy, and having confidence. Confidence shines from the inside. When you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock them without caring what others think. You don't care about how you know how the heartbreak made you feel, but now moving forward, you don't care how someone else makes you, somebody else sees you, or how many burdens somebody else has. You'll never take on that many burdens when it comes to things that are not your energy. You will try to do your best to be supportive, but you will not support and fully divulge into somebody else's energy, which will cause you anxiety and have to work on yourself to get back to where you are understanding why this connection, why you're mirroring this type of energy. The Two of Cups energy is love, friendship, and connection. You're going to be very decisive on how you do it, because the past friendships, love, and connections have made you reach a plateau and feel disconnected. And the Knight of Cups energy tells you to follow your heart, because it'll never lead you astray. It knows things the mind can't explain. And back to the King of Swords energy being out here. Oh, actually, it's not out here. That was my last read. Is it here? Yeah, exactly. It's a different energy. I knew it was out here. It's a different energy. So now the way you see it, because the King of Swords was like, I'm going to mosey and thread my way to make this decision. Now you have your knife here, King of Swords energy. You're letting your intuition guide you and sending messages out and getting them back in. And you don't have a problem with cutting people off. That's why the sword is here the way it is that you understand what it took for you to get to your happiness, to reach this, to not feel anxiety, to not feel like you had to make difficult decisions. So in the beginning, you're going to cut off the energies of the things that has caused you heartbreak, or the feelings and the burdens that have caused you heartbreak in the past. And sometimes that means you letting go of, or understanding that sometimes it's not just the memories. It's not enough for just the memories and the romance and the love to hold you there. You're going to understand how to move forward from there. So we have the King of Swords energy out here twice. We have the sixes out here. And the sixes mean, let me read it to you. Returning to a state of harmony and balance. Returning to a state of harmony and balance. And that is how I see what you're doing. You're returning to a state of harmony and balance, and you are understanding how you got to that place. And that's because you, when faced with difficult situations, you had to be impartial, carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind. We're going to pull from the crystal deck, and we're going to let the old energy go, because I feel like the Blue Star Sapphire. The Blue Star Sapphire is your spirituality, your insight, and your focus. Listen, your third eye chakra is your intuition. Again, your intuition, your perception, right? And your understanding. Your understanding that when faced with difficult situations, how you got to this situation of healing, the returning to a state of harmony and balance is what you understand. So now when you make decisions, you look at the burdens that this could cause you, you look at the heartbreak that it could cause you, and you look at how holding on to memories and the love and the romance this can cause you, and how you have got through this course and realized that the anxiety, you working on yourself when it comes to the union, the connections, making decisions of the wrong type of love, friendship, and connections, and that makes you reach a plateau. Knight of Cups energy is to let you know that, yes, love, compassion, and understanding, which is the King of Cups energy, but what the Knight of Cups energy is telling you to follow your heart. If your heart is giving you the red flags, and also your mind, follow your heart. It will never lead you astray, because it knows things the mind can't explain. That is the completion that you have to have. So again, your throat chakra. When your throat chakra is blocked because you feel like you have to make a decision that's going to hurt more, but it hurt people in the beginning, but it's going to hurt you more in the past, you'll make the right decision this time. That's your heart speaking to you and letting you know, red flag, warning, warning. You have the clarity to know when you felt some type of way. It was anxiety, sleepless nights, and feeling like a failure that you couldn't be or do something for a person, but that was something that they had to go through on their own. You have to do what makes your heart happy. Knight of Wands is setting boundaries, and also knowing that you've stitched yourself up, and maybe that is where this energy is, because you see these are the difficult situations that you've been through, and there is thread and a yarn. There's a thread and there is a needle to stitch yourself up. So you've mended yourself several times. And so when your throat chakra and things like that are off, you know why it is. When you are hesitant on speaking, but know that you have to speak when it comes to your throat chakra, your ability to communicate, express yourself, and to trust in your decisions, right? And that is your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, your throat chakra. I'm saying it wrong. Your intuition, we already said that, and your heart chakra is your love, your harmonious energy, and your ability to forgive. And so you're going to go ahead and say, the past I forgive, I move forward from, but I understand how I got to this place of having to mend all of the wounds that I put myself in behind doing what makes my heart happy. And that is where you set the boundaries at and move forward when it comes to the anxiety, the heartbreak, and the guilt that people made you feel when you decided to work on yourself. So you had to mend yourself. Does that make sense? And so that is where burdens come in at. You have to mend yourself and stand up for yourself, even in face with difficult situations that you have to make, that in the past you would have said, let me go ahead and take this burden on because I'll be able to do this. But you can't do that anymore. You have to understand that people need to heal themselves, and that is where the journey is for you. So I'm going to go ahead and say the affirmation, and then we're going to let this energy go. I am open to the beauty and wisdom of the universe, and that is what the universe has taught you, how to set boundaries, how to understand have the insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness. And so that is with you making choices of the connections, the friendship, and the love that you choose moving forward. So let's let this energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.